week with a fresh approach. www.999wefm.com. WeFM News online on demand.
Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliment of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Courts presents their 2024 furniture event, The Art of Living, at all Courts stores nationwide. Come see what's new in living, dining, and bedroom furniture. Find the furniture piece that you've been looking for and complete the look with our designer rugs and accessories. Plus, you can shop today and pay later, so don't miss out. The Art of Living 2024 furniture event, only at Courts, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliment of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, during a press conference held earlier this week, made the case for international support for small island developing states to be safeguarded against the harsh effects of natural disasters. The Prime Minister, speaking at Cabinet Room on Monday, highlighted the importance of reinforcing infrastructure such as bridges, roads, river defenses, and more. We hear more from Dr. Gonsalves.
In Dubai, at the 28th edition, countries have put small sums of money. It's nothing very significant. And the point is this, what we have to make all the time. That's for loss and damage. What about helping me with things to prevent loss and damage taking place? Upfront monies, grants and soft loans, for me to deal with my bridges and my roads and my sea defenses and river defenses, and to build ports which are resilient and hospitals which are resilient and schools which are resilient.
That was the Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. Over the years, there have been several sea defense projects in various areas of the country, such as Sandy Bay and Georgetown. The government at that time had secured finance from the CDB in the sum of US $13.5 million for the Sandy Bay Sea Defense Resilience Project in particular. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, the RSVGPF, wishes to notify the general public that the funeral service of the late Vandy Bruce, Corporal of Police 118, will take place on Sunday, June 9th, 2024 at the Lourdes Deliverance Baptist Church. The deceased will be accorded a full military funeral. Viewing of the body and tributes will commence at 11 a.m., followed by the funeral service at noon. The interment will take place at the MC Fun Cemetery. Superintendent of Police Mr. Joel James will command the parade with Assistant Superintendent of Police Mr. Nigel Butcher as adjutant. The late Corporal Bruce died tragically on Sunday, May 26, 2024. He was driving along the Hopewell Public Road on his way home when his vehicle went over a bridge and landed in the river below. He was pronounced dead at the scene. According to the RSVGPF, the late Corporal Bruce loyally served the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines as a member of the constabulary for over 32 years. Still on the local scene, as the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season has now officially commenced, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves has given the assurance that the necessary state systems have been activated. The Prime Minister noted that while it is inevitable that the nation could be hit with harsh weather conditions during the season, it is hoped that St. Vincent and the Grenadines and its neighbors can avoid being hit by hurricanes. We hear more from the Prime Minister.
The main takeaway is the preparation which all of us need to do. I want to show you the state systems have been activated and to give the information that we are in for a hyperactive, certainly above normal hurricane season. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we don't get any of the hurricanes, and certainly our neighbors don't get them either. It's too much to ask that we don't get some bad weather. because we will get some bad weather. As sure as the sun rises, we will get some bad weather. The question is the extent of the bad weather, and you have to prepare for the worst. Long and short of it.
That was the Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. The U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration NOAA's outlook for the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season, which spans from June 1st to November 30th, predicts an 85% chance of an above normal season, a 10% chance of a near normal season, and a 5% chance of a below normal season. NOAA is forecasting a range of 17 to 25 named storms. On to news in the region. After a meeting with education ministers from the region, the Caribbean Examinations Council, the CXC, has decided not to suspend 4 subjects. This was announced by Dr. Wayne Wesley, the Chief Executive Officer and Registrar of the CXC, in a press conference. Wesley stated that the CXC agreed to continue offering CAPE Electrical and Electronic Engineering Technology, CAPE Green Engineering, CSEC Agricultural Science, and CSEC Industrial Technology. He said that the meeting demonstrated the shared commitment to finding a critical path forward on the matter, given the pressing education and human capacity development imperatives facing the region. The ministers of education were forthright in their positions, as well as pledging their support for CXC and for more direct lines of communications with the council. Dr. Wesley further iterated CXC's commitment to ensuring its communications protocols accord the ministers of education greater line of sight of high-level policy recommendations for decision-making. Dr. Eduardo Ali, Pro-Registrar and Deputy CEO of CXC, also explained the reasons behind considering the suspension of these courses. Jamaica's Minister of Transport, Darrell Vaz, has announced a ban on ride-sharing or ride-hailing apps in Jamaica with immediate effect. He made the announcement Tuesday afternoon during his contribution to the 2024-2025 sectoral debate in the House of Representatives. Vaz said he was moved to act after being written to by a member of the police high command. This follows the announcement by the police on Monday that remains they discovered in Salt River, Clarendon are believed to be those of missing St. Peter Claver primary and infant school teacher Daniel Anglin. Anglin, who lived in Hellshire, St. Catherine, was believed to have chartered a ride-sharing service on the morning of May 13th when she went missing. Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey says the suspect believed to be responsible for Anglin's kidnapping and murder was arrested back in 2015 on sexual assault charges. The senior cop lamented that the lack of communication between the police and rideshare companies poses a serious challenge to their investigative efforts. On the international scene, lawyers for former U.S. President Donald Trump have asked the judge overseeing his hush money case in New York to lift his gag order now that the trial has concluded. The letter sent to Judge Juan Merchan on Monday argues that the court's concerns do not justify continued restrictions on Trump's free speech rights. On Thursday, Trump was found guilty of 34 counts of falsifying business records involving a payment to keep an adult film star who says she had intimate relations with him quiet. The gag order was issued on March 26th, banning Trump from speaking publicly about witnesses, jurors, prosecutors, court staff, and their family members. Trump's lawyers, Todd Blanche and Emil Bove, wrote in the letter to the judge that Trump should enjoy unrestrained campaign advocacy. They say his case is made even stronger after his political opponent, U.S. President Joe Biden, spoke publicly about the case. They add that Trump is currently unable to defend himself against quote-unquote continued public attacks by witnesses for the prosecution like his ex-lawyer Michael Cohen and adult film star Stormy Daniels. Finally, in sports, England would have had all the things in their favour had the rain not intervened in their T20 World Cup opener against Scotland in Barbados, coach Matthew Mott said. The defending champions were set a tough target of 109 in 10 overs, but the weather denied them a chance to begin the chase and the match was abandoned. That was certainly an achievable chase, Mott said in an interview with the BBC. England's coach expressed frustration at the fact that the team was not able to get back onto the pitch. This has been WeFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WeFM's 3 p.m. news, and we thank you for listening.
Your vision is our mission at Quartz Optical. Get 30% off frames and lenses, plus free eye tests for all throughout Healthy Vision Month. Get that frame today and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Book your free eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Your sight is our mission. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply.